Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we're talking Logan Sargeant, who has basically been sacked by Williams. Every year we have it. Look down the history, a driver's not good enough for Formula 1, and unfortunately Logan has been that driver for the last 2 seasons. I made a big video ranting about Logan Sargeant that he has to be sacked. A lot of people from his home came out to defend him, as you would. American driver, obviously US don't get many drivers in F1. It's been not that many recently, so they defended Logan Sargeant, but like I said, he will be sacked, and he has been sacked. No one's going to take Logan Sargeant. His whole F1 career has been disappointing, really. And yeah, it's just not worked out at all. He's not really set the world on fire before he got to F1, finishing 4th in F2. Obviously was through the Williams Academy. They gave him a chance in Formula 1. But yeah, it was a mistake by Williams, and it was a mistake to retain him for this season. And they've basically held their hands up without actually admitting it. Yeah, we made a mistake. We'll get Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is obviously a better driver than Logan, but it's just never worked for Logan. He crashes too much, and he's just not capable at this level. He can have a decent career in another motorsport discipline, whether that's Formula E, IndyCar, World Endurance. He's just not cut for Formula 1, and he won't be the only one. There's many drivers that are not cut for F1. And unfortunately, Logan is one of them. But I said, I don't just say it for views. I say it because it's how I see it. Logan Sargeant's not good enough. He will be sacked. A couple of months down the line, he's been sacked. So, yeah, we know when a driver's not good enough. It's not just Sargeant, Latifi, Maldonado, Ericsson, just to name a few. Awful. Mazepin, awful. But yeah, Logan can have no complaints. I mean, look at his results. 2 years at Williams, he's crashed a lot of cars. 2023, he had 7 DNFs out of 24. Yeah, Alex Albon consistently scored points last season, and Logan only got 1 point finish. And that was basically gifted to him as well, because Lewis Hamilton got disqualified. Yeah, so he inherited that points finish due to disqualifications. And then you come into this season, Williams, I mean, dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Yeah, James Vowles talking a good game. We covered that yesterday, but yeah, 4 points on the board after 14 rounds. And 9th in the Constructors. Awful. Alex Albon scored 4 points. Logan 0, as you would expect. So in reality, Logan hasn't really scored any points on track. He's inherited them points. Yeah, he had a really good race at Silverstone. If we could go around Silverstone every weekend, Logan Sargeant would not be a half bad F1 driver. But we go worldwide. We don't just go to Silverstone. Yeah, obviously you can feel sorry for him, but the sport is brutal. If you're not good enough, you'll be out. The results don't lie, the points table doesn't lie. Yeah, a very harsh moment at Australia when Alex Albon crashed a car. Logan Sargeant had to miss the weekend because Albon crashed the car. That was wrong, and we called it out that Logan should have been driving. But Williams went for their best chance to score points. And obviously, Albon's a better opportunity to score points than Logan. I do feel kind of bad for him in a way, because he's just not cut for F1. Yeah, he's just not cut for it, unfortunately. He's probably a nice guy outside of F1, but nice guys don't win, as we've seen throughout the history. It's just not happened We've not seen anything spectacular by Logan. He consistently is 19th, 20th, consistently last in the races and makes too many mistakes. Caused Williams a lot of damage. Yeah, they had to pull the trigger. But they shouldn't have. Williams are to blame for retaining Sargeant this season. They should have sacked him last season, and then they wouldn't be putting up with 0 points again this season. So they are to blame. They want to be loyal to him because he's a academy driver. But if you want to get back to how Williams used to be, you've got to be brutal. And that's why they've basically sacked him, brought in Carlos Sainz. Logan's not going to get another seat in F1. But yeah, you got to feel sorry for him at Australia. And the way he's been treated, actually, because you've got James Vowles in the media openly talking about, oh, I'm desperate for Carlos Sainz. You want to motivate your driver in Logan Sargeant, that's not the way to go about it. Oh, I really want Carlos Sainz. I really want Carlos Sainz. I believe in Logan, but I really want Carlos Sainz. He's my number one target. That is not going to do Logan's confidence any good, given his confidence is already on the floor. So, yeah. For me, I will say it how I see it. Do I think Logan Sargeant's good enough? Absolutely not. Should he be sacked? Yes. Does he deserve to be on F1 grid next season? No. But I do feel sorry for him, and I will call it out that he hasn't been treated well by Williams. Yeah, it's been a bit of a disgrace. Australia, an example. And the team principal openly talking that he wants to sign another driver when Logan's still a driver is wrong. But Logan has his opportunity. Will he come firing after the summer break? He's got nothing to lose. He's already sacked. He's probably not going to stay in F1, so he can go all out. And maybe we see a Logan Sargeant that we've not seen before. The gloves are off. He's got nothing to lose. Maybe he can relax and show us what he's made of. But yeah, we called this a couple of months ago. Logan Sargeant ran. He needs to go. He has gone. And yeah, hopefully he has a good career in Formula E, World Endurance, IndyCar. Comment down below your thoughts.